Welcome back everyone, and today we're going to look at a few different bags I think I have a bag addiction. Okay, my first proper bag that I bought was this Kata bag, and I love this Kata bag. Oh, I loved this Kata bag. Yeah, it's been everywhere, done everything, and it was nice. It was protected. We got loads of pockets in here. I used to fit all my camera gear in. It's got rain covers. It's got extra tripod mounts at the front with a pop-out pocket. I've got storage space at the top. I've got laptop space in the back. I've got a metal frame as well for just support, and we've got these straps which were brilliant, but I now come to realise they're probably not. We've got a waist strap on there as well, and this bag's been up loads of mountains and done stuff. What is it? It's the Bumblebee 222UL. Obviously, Kata doesn't make bags anymore. Not that I'm aware of. Just get that out of the way. Not that I'm aware of, but it's still a blooming fantastic bag, and I'm loath to just chuck it. But the reason I don't use it much anymore is because I don't really go traipsing all my gear up the top of a mountain. I'm not that young and fit anymore, but that was one of my first bags that I love to this day. The next bag that I had was this Magnum 200 AW bag, and this has been my daily driver for probably, I want to say 15 years. Yeah, I don't really use it that much now because a few other bags have taken over, and a case as well. But this was my bag of choice back when I used to do weddings and everything else as well. My gear fitted in there. It was always nice, tidy, easy to access. Looked better than a rucksack. Had plenty of pockets, and it was designed for the professional. And yeah, I suppose the only thing that I used to notice on this was my shoulder hurt a lot because it was quite heavy with all that camera gear in. But I wasn't going long distances with this. This was to move from location to location while I was doing a job, which is why it was great. And I loved it for that. And this for work really got upgraded with a case, Pelican case, that we got laid out with all the kit in, because we're going into more manufacturing environments, and it was just more robust, easier to get the kit out, nice wheels to trolley things along. So that's my work bag. Now, then got Peak Design V1 20 litre. Yeah, it's an everyday bag. So I used to put a 13-inch MacBook Pro into there, and very occasionally a camera. I've got to be honest, it's more just a luxury bag to go back and forth from work. It looks nice, it's very pretty, it's weather resistant, if not waterproof, don't know. But anyway, everything works, and I now use this for a lot of street photography stuff if I need extra space to carry things. So I'm going away for a day, I want to make sure that I've got a jacket and everything in here, and I just take a mirrorless camera with that because, you know, it's a camera bag that's not really a camera bag. Then we've upgraded that to the V2 30 litre because I got the 16-inch MacBook Pro, and yeah, I just needed the bigger one. And I liked it as my everyday carry. It's great for my laptop. You spend a lot of money on these laptops, and I want to make sure it's protected, and it just looks good. They've got great design features, and I've just done a video on how good their support was as well. So yeah. This little bag is my little gem. So when I want to travel light and I want to do a bit of street photography and I've got in the car somewhere and then I'm just going to walk around the town, I want a bag with various bits and pieces in, but I don't want everything else. I just want something that's inconspicuous, that's easy carried over my shoulder, and this is that bag. It's a sling as opposed to a proper double strap rucksack, which is great. Padding? No, not really, but I'm not putting a lot of weight into this, in all fairness. It's got a large strap there that we can undo. I don't know why it's so large, because it's not needed, unless I'm just tiny. We got a little pocket at the side there, which has got some waist straps in. I've got a water bottle holder on the side, which is perfect. I've got a little think tank whip that's in there as well. We've got front straps onto there, which I tend to put my tripod on, or GorillaPod, if that's what I'm using, depending. And they come off as well, so if I'm not taking a tripod, I will take these off because they just annoy me otherwise. We've got a front pocket, which has got a little compartment in. You can see that there. Yeah, got a little compartment in, and then just front bit, and then really, really useful. We've got a little hook for your keys, so I can just put my keys into that and chuck them in there, knowing that they're safe, I'm not going to lose them. And then we've got the main compartment, which has got space for a little tiny 13-inch laptop. Maybe, I don't know actually if that will fit a 13-inch laptop. No, it won't fit a 13. It fits my iPad, my 11-inch iPad, beautifully, which is why I have it. We've got a little compartment in there with shelves that we can move around. And then we've just got a little zip pocket on the side there, with two sides to it. And that's it. The other thing that I like about this, from a security point of view, is that we've got these toggles that you can just put inside each other there. And it just stops people opening and nicking your stuff out while it's carried over your shoulder, which I think is quite nice. They thought about that, and I really appreciate that. We've got two handles, one on the side, one on the top, and that's it. This is my little street photography bag, and yeah, it's well used. I think they could probably still make it. It's the PhotoCross 10, so I'll try and put links to all these down the bottom so you can find them. So obviously some of the older ones you're not going to be able to, but that's a really, really nice, inconspicuous, cheap travel bag. Actually, was it cheap? Depends. If my wife was watching this, it's really cheap. The rest of you, oh, maybe it wasn't. Then we've switched over. I had this advanced bag. I did a video on it, and I was given that, and yeah, it sort of matched my needs because it had open all the way, and I can just put all my stuff in, and that's really, really great. But it was great for work, for just taking stuff quickly, probably to replace the Magnum bag, in all fairness, if I'm going to use a bag. And I wanted something I could access quickly, and it's got a full compartment there. But I felt that that was probably my only use. I couldn't use it for travel. I couldn't use it for bigger stuff because I can't lock any of this stuff. And it's just open, and I'm not going to have that open when I'm traveling around. So I don't use that anymore now. I've bought the Pro version, which I've done a video on. There should be one there somewhere. And that's a backload one onto there. And we've got a compartment which this can come out and go underneath all of this. And then we've got a fully wired bit, and we've got access at the top, which is great. But I can lock this. It comes with a little TSA lock that you can use, which is fantastic. And that's my sort of go-to travel bag now, and longer journey bag, should I say, that I can put stuff in. Know everything's there. It's got a waterproof protector for the outside, or a sun protector if you want to, if it's a really hot day. Yes, it will fit a laptop. I don't intend taking a laptop in it. I don't like to take a laptop anywhere with me unless it's to work, and that goes in my Peak Design bag. And that's it. That pretty much covers every scenario that I can think of that I need a bag for. I'm sure next month I will find another one. You never know, because these things happen and crop up and you've got to, you know, sort out what you do about them. What's your favourite bag? Put it down in the comments, let me have a look at it. I want to see these sort of bags, and yeah, and just maybe I'll have a look at one of those a bit closer than pictures. We'll see. Hope you like looking at all those bags. Just a little insight into what I use on a day-to-day basis, or month to month on some of them. Look forward to seeing you on the next one.